Hey everyone, Christian here with another palm review, and here we are in Miami, of all places. I'm here on doing some business, and I saw this palm, and I couldn't resist myself. This is probably one plant that clumped into more plants at one point and was just trimmed up. But this is the European fan palm, Chamaerops or Chamaerops humilis, however you like to pronounce it. In Latin, it would be Chamaerops. Most people pronounce it Chamaerops. But European or Mediterranean fan palm is its common name. And these are ancient. These are extremely slow-growing plants that are native to southern Spain and France, into northern Africa, the Atlas Mountains. You'll find a bluish type variation, Cerifera, and also in mid to southern Italy. You'll find in different islands, you'll find different variations. Now, this plant, I don't know how to say, but there's mature populations that are probably 100 years old that are a third of this size. This one is a very green type, so it probably comes from a little bit wetter area, probably a little bit more warmer, wetter area, probably grows faster. Now you can see that its actual trunk down there, and then the old leaf bases, it doesn't really expose the trunk very much, and they usually hold on to most of their leaf bases. And you can actually even see that there are some very upright leaf types, and there's some very droopy leaf types. This is kind of in the middle. It has some upright leaves, but it also does kind of hang down. Some just really hang up, and then it's kind of, when they turn brown, they'll just fall. You know, they'll only fall below the horizontal when they die. So this one, I mean, if this is growing in a lot of gardens, this thing would be 50 or 60 years old, because you just don't see them with like 10 feet of clear wood. So when I saw this, I just had to take a video. It's just one of the largest ones I've ever seen. There's some in California probably this size that are probably from the 50s or 60s. This was probably planted here in the 80s, or they found it very old to begin with and transplanted. Let me see if I can't get a full. I'm trying to not walk into the road here, so busy intersection. But there's a full size. Now, like I said, these are native to southern France, Spain, Italy, and northern Africa. So you're talking Tunisia, Algeria, parts of Morocco. And I'm gonna move here real quick because there's a family with a stroller. So why don't we walk around real quick? And so with that said, they're actually very cold hardy. They are, they can probably, oh, look at this guy right here. What's up, buddy? Sorry, I'm easily distracted. Some kind of a knoll, I believe. Little guy over here. He probably is not afraid of humans at all. Anyway, so like I was saying, because of where it's native to, it's going to take a lot of cold. These things will grow down to, these will tolerate down to 15 Fahrenheit. In fact, there's some specimens of these growing in Paris and London, because they don't really get that cold. They may not get very warm during the winter, but they don't get that cold during the winter either. So with that said, you'll see this kind of around a lot. It likes a drier climate. It grows in a Mediterranean style climate, so really tropical climates don't do it very well. In fact, I'm surprised it's doing this well in Miami. However, Miami is a wet and dry climate. You wouldn't find this in a tropical rainforest. So it is a dioecious palm. I'm sorry, it's a dioecious palm, so you need both a male and a female to make seeds. That just like Bismarckia, which is over here, that's the graffiti. You're gonna need both the male and the female. So, and Ashley's over there just kind of hanging out on the sidewalk. You want to say hi? No, she doesn't want to be in the vlog. So she had a little procedure done on her neck. Anyway, with that said, it's, they tend to pollinate, self-pollinate as long as there's a male and female around. It will take a while, but they are beautiful plants. They do very well in pots. You can grow them in a pot for quite a long time. You can bring them inside when it's cold, bring them back outside. Their leaves will hold in the moisture. They won't transpire. They won't brown. They don't require a lot of water. And they are just overall, they take a lot of abuse. And so as a result, they are pretty popular in the plant trade. They're fairly common in northern Florida. I know they're common in California, definitely it's parts of Georgia, Texas, Arizona. They can tolerate a lot of heat. They just don't like they don't like being in swampy areas. They don't like a lot of overhead water. That's pretty much it. They're pretty tough. So they're definitely a great addition to any palm collector, especially a one who collects in pots, has to bring them in and out, that does not live in a subtropical or tropical climate. So that said, I'll leave you guys there with the Mediterranean fan palm, Chamaerops humilis. In fact, I'll mention one last thing. The species meaning humilis, the species humilis means of the ground, meaning this plant normally grows near the ground. So the fact that this thing is 15 feet in the air is quite an achievement. So with that said, you can see just how old this plant would be. So anyway, I'm gonna get going. Someone behind me is being quite loud, so it's hard for me to talk over them. So hope you enjoyed this vlog, and go ahead and click the thumbs up if you did, and subscribe, and you'll see many more like this. So hope you guys have a good weekend.